receive, you're able to make any changes. So, what is a trust? It's very simple, and I'm going to explain it to you step by step. I drew up some illustrations for you so you can understand a little bit better. Obviously, I have an art background. I analogize a trust with a bucket. By creating a living trust, you're going to create an imaginary bucket for your assets. And that bucket will have an instruction manual that comes with it. That is the document itself. That's the paper that you receive. You're able to make any change that you want or that you feel necessary throughout your lifetime to that document. You can cross out a paragraph, you can revoke the entire thing, change a word, whatever you want. It's going to be your trust, and you can change it at any time throughout your lifetime. After you create your trust, you're going to want to fund your trust. Let me explain what that means. You have just created an imaginary bucket, but the bucket is empty. You have to put something inside of the bucket. The bucket has to do its job. It has to hold something. So you're going to transfer your assets into the bucket. That means your home, your bank accounts, your investment accounts, everything that you own, you're going to put it inside of the name of the trust. You're going to do that through transfer of title. Basically, you just rename it. So now you have a bucket that is doing its job. It's holding something. Has all of your assets inside of the bucket. What this does is this allows for the trust instrument itself to act on the assets inside of the bucket, inside of your trust, if needs be. In other words, if something were to happen to cause incapacitation or death, then the trust instrument will immediately step in and do what it's supposed to do. It will control the management of your assets. It will control the distribution of your assets. And it happens almost immediately. One other question that I'm almost always asked, what about any new restrictions? And this is the best thing about a trust. There are no new restrictions. Essentially, if you could do something 2 months before you make a trust, you're going to be able to do that same something the exact same way 2 months after the trust. No new restrictions. There's no new regulations. The reason why is because you and your spouse, you have your hands on the handle of the trust. You control the bucket, you control its contents, and you control the document. You control everything that's inside of the trust, and you're going to continue to do so exactly the same way as before you had the trust set up. Only this way, in case something were to happen for incapacity or death or anything like that, the trust document will immediately step in and do its job. I hope that this has been informative for you. If you have any other questions, any comments, please put them in the comment area and I will be sure to respond as quickly as possible.